You know what I really like about fucking conversations people have is how they're like fucking super pointless, and also people just say shit and they don't even like really think about what the fuck it even means what they're saying. Like someone will be like, uh, like they went on vacation or something, right? They're like, yeah, man, I went on this vacation. It was really cool, right? And someone will be like, must be nice, right? Must be nice, motherfucker, going on vacation. I don't go on no fucking vacations, right? Even though maybe you do actually go on vacations. But it's hella funny because it's like, first of all, that's just some funny shit to say because it's like, fuck you, is what you're really saying. Someone's like, yeah, I went on a vacation. You go, yeah, fuck you, fucking piece of shit. Which is, it's a pretty antisocial way of interacting with people, but I get it, Someone's like, I had a good time. And you go, yeah, well, fuck you. I didn't have a good fucking time. Now, but it's also just funny because, like, you can house it. Like, we as a society have figured out how to house antisocial, like, sentiments in sort of like a, like an acceptable-ish way. Right? Because if someone's, I was on vacation, it was really cool, and you're like, must be nice. It's like a stock phrase. It's like, you didn't, like, think to say that. You didn't sit and, someone's like, I'm on vacation, you're like, what are my real feelings about this? You don't do that. You just kind of go, well, what's the thing that people say? What are my options? Because, I guess it is sort of funny. Not really, but it's kind of funnier. Because, being mean is funny in general. So, if someone's like, I went on vacation. Yeah, I just went on this great vacation. And you were just like, oh, hey, cool, man. That's cool. Good, man. That's, you deserve it. You're like, well, that's nicer. Not really very funny. But it is more, I guess you could ask the question of, like, why the fuck is someone telling you they went on vacation? That's a whole nother goddamn question. Because you could just keep that shit to yourself. I really don't give a fuck that you went on vacation. Right? You trying to fucking flex on me, motherfucker? Talk about your fucking vacation? But anyways, I just think any phrase, like stock phrases or stock expressions are really good. Especially when they're low-key antisocial. Those are my favorite. Because really, it's like, because it's funny to say, oh, it must be nice. That's like, it's not actually that funny, but it's like funnier than just saying, yeah, that's cool. But really, like I said, you just strip away the veneer, right? That's what you really need to go, yeah, man, I went on vacation, it's pretty cool. Yeah, fuck you fucking cock-sucking piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your fucking vacation. Where's my fucking vacation? That'd be really goddamn funny. Now, you might get a little too far, you could argue, but definitely funny, right? Or just like, anytime, it's like people just hate, it's like, I guess you could also be like, when your reaction to other people's happiness is hatred, you may want to try to figure out why that is. Someone's like, I'm happy. You go, fuck you being happy. Because it's also, I guess it's very similar to, someone's like, you do the opposite. You say, I'm sad. Oh, man, I'm, having a bad day, man, shit's fucked up. Rough day at work. And people just go, yeah, well, you should be lucky, you should be grateful for what you do have. Which is also saying fuck you, right? It's like, there's so many various ways of saying fuck you without really saying it. We've just developed them over time. Because once again, I guess people just don't want to hear anything you have to say pretty much ever. I don't want to hear about when things are good. I don't want to hear about when things are bad. I don't want to hear you fucking talk. And we could really just, I don't want you to fucking breathe. I want you to fucking die. Get out of my fucking face. Oh yeah, you're happy? Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you're sad? Fuck you. You're like, well, what emotion could I have that is like okay? I don't know. You can't be happy, can't be sad. Could be angry. Nah, no one likes angry. I don't know. I guess it's like once again though, it's like, it's just, I don't know, we could just take it a little step farther and be like, Oh man, I had a hard day at work. Man, yeah, I'm really bummed out. I had a hard day at work. Yeah, fuck you, and fuck your fucking day at work. I don't give a shit. Yeah, fucking kiss my ass. Fucking hard day at work. Who gives a shit? Why don't you shut the fuck up? Fucking now now I'm fucking sad. I gotta listen to your fucking bullshit. You just go, well, you know, that's sort of valid. But once again, I don't know. It's hard. I guess maybe for me, I always think that I used to think at least that if you want to get some sympathy, because like you're sort of looking for some sort of validation or sympathy or something when you say these things. And I'm like, well, you know, if someone's like a sad sack, always fucking talk about how sad they are, it's annoying. And if someone's talking about how they're happy all the time, it's annoying. So it's like you gotta kind of like strike a balance. And also, like, you can just say some funny shit or just like, you know, have a conversation about just some stupid shit. I guess this is why people kind of like stupid shit as a point of conversation, because it's kind of better, right? You like talk about the weather. Oh yeah, man, it's hot outside. You're like, yep, sure is. You're like, well, we're talking. You're like, I want to be like in the proximity of a human and have them say stuff to me that just acknowledges that I exist. But I don't really want to like help them or console them or really want to like hear about their emotions. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I mean, some people maybe I kind of care, but most people I'm like, yeah, unless you got something for me, you got a joke, you got some shit to say, something interesting. So yeah, either tell me something funny or something interesting or something like useful. Those are all good, right? That's why people love fucking, what's his name? Fucking Huberman. They're like, oh yeah, fucking, you know, you should fucking delay caffeine intake for an hour and a half before you wake up. You're like, wow, the fuck? What kind of crazy ass shit you talking about? But you're like, well, that's kind of interesting. Why is that, fucking Huberman? And then he has his whole song and dance about fucking blah, blah, blah. This is why. And you're like, yeah, I tried out. Like, oh, this is like, okay, I kind of like this guy. Like, he's not funny. Shit he's talking about, you know, he's just some fucking, the fuck was I calling him? He's like a nerd jock, right? He's like a nerd, but he hits the fucking gym. So he's like, he maxed out his stats on smartness and physical health. Because like a jock usually is a dumbass. You're just like, yeah, you're all, you know, your physical shit you maxed out, but like your brain is just ain't shit. But Huberman, the only one, he's not really like very entertaining. I mean, he's kind of entertaining, but it's like he's not funny, right? You're like, yeah, he ain't got no jokes. He ain't got no real like funny. He might have some interesting stories. Then you can get a guy who's like, you know, a sack of shit, who's dumb and out of shape, but he's funny. So you're like, oh, okay. As long as you got something going on, that's, you know, that's all I want. But then you get these people, it's like they ain't got nothing, right? They're dumb and they're fucking out of shape. They're not funny. They're not interesting. I mean, they can be entertaining, like accidentally, just because of like how big of a piece of shit they are is kind of funny. But, you know, it's getting a little dark. But anyway, speaking of getting dark, it's like fucking about to be a thunderstorm here, so I probably shouldn't be like holding my phone and recording random bullshit thoughts I have instead of like trying to not die. So with that, I'm out.